maybe I'm inappropriate. I like hearing space, I like the whole script. You're such a freaky girl, I love it.
It's no secret that models that have a large following, that make good use of social media, are able to attract more clients and therefore earn more money. We all know what Instagram is. It's a popular photo/video app, mainly photo. It's one of the most popular social media platforms. And most people on it, majority, are SFW type of people, but an SFW does exist. Now you just have to do it tastefully. You just have to do it in a way that doesn't get you caught. Just kind of be a little bit sneaky about it. I'm going to show you how. So I'm going to show you some different tricks and tips, okay? So that you can maximize your following and maximize your earning potential. Okay, so the number one thing you need to remember about Instagram at all times is that it is not adult friendly. They are not on our sides. They are not going to side with us. It's not built for us, okay? So at any whim's notice, at any little thing that you might or might not do wrong, it's going to be guilty until proven innocent. You have to be extremely careful if you get, anything's valuable as far as followers go, especially if it's authentic, especially if it's something that you build. It's hard to want to build again. If your account gets deleted, it's very discouraging. It's valuable. Once you start getting followers, that account is valuable for more reasons than one. Treat it as though it is so, because it is so. Keep that in your head, and I'll teach you right now the ways to try to stay as safe as possible as far as that goes, like an insurance policy for your social credit score, okay? In their TOS, in fact, terms of service, they say that partial nudity is against their TOS. I have had pictures, at first I could slide with it, maybe a year or two ago, and then just recently I've had pictures where I was wearing something sheer and my nipple was showing and they booted it. I've had where I was holding my boobs like this and they booted it, and enough of those, it will get you banned. So you're gonna want to use tags to get exposure, because people search different tags, people click on different tags, it gets grouped together with other shit. If somebody Google searches certain tags, your profile is bound to come up in the search results. Depending on how many people clicks it, it's higher in the list. But you want to make sure to try not to use tags that are going to get your account flagged and therefore get you shadow banned, because that's going to help you none. It's going to go against you. And we'll talk more about tags later on in this video. You want to probably, this is up to your discretion, but a good idea would be to watermark your photos. One, to prevent piracy, and two, to drive more traffic to whatever. Hopefully you have a domain, hopefully you have a website. Domains cost about $2.99 for an entire year on GoDaddy, depending on which one you want. But just get something that's similar to your name. If your name's taken, just add a few words in front of it. 1 word, 2 words, hello, meet, sexy, or playful, or it doesn't, you're creative, you can do it. And just buy that domain, and there is a way on GoDaddy to have your domain name, whatever you buy, point to whatever site you want. So this helps when trying not to get shadow banned or trying not to get removed from Instagram, or banned as they call it, because you're more likely to get banned if you directly link to such things as OnlyFans or adult sites or cam sites or whatever. But if you have your GoDaddy link that you chose, that is essentially going to work as a vanity link up there instead, and you're linking to that, https://www.nickynewhope.com, and that then directs you to my OnlyFans. That's not wrong at all. Then that directs you to my cam link. That's not wrong at all. Or alternatively, get a Linktree, because that, if you don't know, is going to be like basically a link. It's a link tree. So it's basically a link that you put in your profile, or under the website section, wherever you feel like putting it. On Instagram, they really limit you on where you can put links. It's usually just in your bio. But with the Linktree, it's just one link. You click on that, and it is a list of your links. So you don't have to directly link to any adult site. It will be under your Linktree. And then and then there you can put, you can put all of your links in one spot, organized. But back to the watermarking. Watermarking not only helps with privacy to prevent it, but it also helps when, in a way of telling people where to go find more of you. Promotion, if you will. Instagram has a great feature that I'm sure we all know about, Instagram Live. This is amazing, especially for adult performers or cam girls, cam models. It's very similar to live camming. And this can really increase the value that subscriptions have. So like FanCentro, they do subscriptions. You can sell your subscriptions through FanCentro to Instagram, Snapchat. I'm sure there's some other ones, but yeah, memberships basically. So then you would have a private profile, and you would put your link around the internet to sign up to your private Instagram. They would sign up and pay through FanCentro. Then you would add them to your friends list, and they would then be able to see your content. But of course, that's going to be after you have a following. Okay, so we're not going to get ahead of ourselves. But as of right now, you can use the going live feature to make it more valuable to them to follow you. People enjoy watching live shit. It's like a thing. It's an ever-growing thing. So even if you pop on there for 5 minutes a day, hey, outfit check, or hey, lunch check, or hey, just wanted to say hi in the morning or good night or whatever. Consistency is key. Give value to people right in their day. They need these hits of oxytocin. Be that hit of oxytocin. Give them something to look forward to. Give them something that if you do not post that next day, they're going to be like, oh man, I'm missing something. I was looking forward to that. Become that. I mean, when I was watching Jenna Marbles, all these years, when she stopped posting, it was devastating to me. Become something like that, but make it sexy. You can also obviously save story highlights and stories so that they can replay only 24 hours, but they don't have to post to your feed. That's a good place for promoting your private Snapchat or your OnlyFans link. I've gotten away with the swipe up, and you can get the swipe up feature after you have 10,000 followers. But before that, you're not going to have the swipe up feature. You're going to have to literally write the link out. I haven't had any problems with doing that, but you might. So err on the side of caution. Like I said, get a vanity link or a link tree, and the story would be the place to do your shout out for shout outs, do your cross promotion. That's the place for that, rather than your feed that remains there. How often should you post? When you're first starting out, you should literally post 4 to 7 times per day. And in doing that, you will be able to, if you turn your profile into like a creator profile instead of just a personal profile, you'll be able to see the analytics. So you'll be able to see which time your audience is on, what's their demographic, where they from. Okay, and then you'll know what times to post these 4 to 7 pictures. And then as you grow, you can lessen that. A great idea is to, depending on what your personality type is, what your work schedule is like, a great idea is to pick one day of the week and get all the way gussied up and take all your photos, or a whole bunch of them. Get a remote like this, get a light like that. If you can afford it, if you can't afford it, make do with the sunlight. The sunlight's the best light. And a remote like this costs a couple dollars on Amazon, literally. And prop your phone up, and this connects to your phone. Easy peasy. Take as many shots as your phone can hold. There are wireless transfer apps, or you can just plug your phone into your computer. Put all of the pictures, all of them, even if you hate them at the time, because you might not hate them later, like I said in another video, and put them all on a solid state drive. Or I'm not a fan of OneDrive or Dropbox or whatever, but you might be. I'm not a fan because I don't keep up with it, and sometimes I don't pay it, and then I'm fucked. So I like solid slate drives, but I know that they're expensive. And always put your best foot forward. Don't put shitty pictures on your Instagram. If it's so shitty, just don't use it. Like it. Like, try to make yourself happy. If you have to drink a little bit before you take some pictures, don't get smashed, but go ahead. And also, you can utilize sites such as modelmayhem.com, where you can browse their photographer listings and look at the photographers in your area. You can do this for free, and you can then go to their website, get their website link off of their profile, because you can't message them unless you have an account, but you can get their website link off of their profile. You can go to their website, and then you can get their email address, and you can email them and ask them if they would be willing to do time for print. Okay, time for print means basically the benefit of that is you get shots in your portfolio, they get shots in their portfolio, so they will shoot you for free. Now, you're gonna have to find usually photographers that aren't that experienced, but you can approach them all and see what works. I mean, the bigger net you cast, the more fish you're likely to catch, okay? But until then, just take your own. You're perfectly fine taking your own pictures. Just take a bunch of them so that you have a lot to choose from, and then bank those and then slowly distribute them. Don't have 20 pictures that you like because you took a whole bunch that day and you decide to post them all that night. Don't do that. Slowly decide, okay, I've got 20 pictures that I really like. I'm going to evenly distribute those until the next time I shoot throughout these days. Okay, there are apps and websites that you can schedule these in case you want to just do it all at one time, or you can manually post them yourself without having to pay a subscription fee to have a site post it for you. I've never paid those sites to schedule my posts, but I'm not as consistent as everyone else. It's all up to what sign you are astrologically. I'm just kidding. What kind of personality you have, okay? And so that's all I have for you on Instagram for the erotic influencer, or the nearly nude social media star, or the adult entertainer. So yeah, this has been Nikki New Hope, aka Daddy Issues, aka I'll see you fucking next time.